Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are feeling well. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel and watch complete video till end for supporting me. So let's start today information. These are some updates on Iraq and Iraqi.
There is a lot happening right now. The process has started, and we will have a beautiful week coming up. We need the notifications for Tier 4B, and we are sure to get that this weekend. We are that close. We are in the mode of anticipation. We're not in the mode of study. There's no more files to crack. We're sitting here waiting for them, and the big thing I'm waiting for is the announcement that all the restrictions have been lifted. But it's only on one Iraqi bank. It's a lot closer than we realize. First of all sanctions with one of our U.S. banks were dropped by Iraq. We dropped sanctions on Iraq, I think, about 3 or 4 days ago. Everything's clear from that point of view. The 228 trillion budget is going to turn into 22.8 billion dinars at 1-to-1 rate, along with the lower notes. The IMF, WTO, World Bank, and whoever don't have a say whether or not Iraq lops off their zeros. That is decided by the Central Bank of Iraq as well as the government of Iraq. You're confusing the lopping of the zeros, the deletion of the zeros, the reducing of the zeros, the removing of the zeros, as somehow a loss in value. It is a neutral event. It doesn't affect outside investment into the Iraqi dinar. I told you when you remove the zeros, all you're doing is lowering the nominal value of the currency. Has nothing to do Iraq's exchange rate versus other world currencies, noting whatsoever. When people suggest they're going to LOP the currency, ask them about, how is it that a country that's worth 16 to 17 trillion with no inflation is going to LOP their currency? And that would be allowed by the IMF, the Bank of International Settlements, and the WTO, U.S. Treasury. Why would they be able to just erase the value of the currency when the U.S. Treasury holds, let's say, 7, 9, 10 trillion dinar? This is what's in the news. This is what's reality. I am getting back and forth news from groups. Some say it's happening now and some say May. They are really bouncing back and forth. I strongly believe the foreign minister is in Washington right now showing the United States Treasury the new exchange rate, and then on April the 15th, when Soudani goes to the President of the United States, he will see him with a great authority with great power. But slow down, cowboy, I did not yet say reinstatement. This is going to be first an in-country revaluation. We don't actually know the next program rate revaluation from 1320, but we do know with certainty it must be over $1. How much over to give enough incentive to turn in the dollars, we don't know. We are not going to exchange at this rate anyhow. Later, after the reinstatement, if you live in the U.S., you will get the U.S. rate. If in Canada, you will get the Canadian rate. Or if you live in the EU, you will get the European rate. I told it will be significantly higher than the initial in-country rate by the time we see it and go to the bank. It is very significant to collect dollars stashed in the homes of the citizens. This is the next step. But they told us the CBI would not take this next big step to collect all this cash unless they first got the parallel market under control.